fueling today, so it is very windy out. More annoying than anything else. Apparently there's some storms flying around here somewhere, so that's why. Okay. Yes, apparently there's supposed to be some rain moving in, but I think it went over there now. Nothing severe, but just freaking rain. So, you guys will probably see this video first, but we are loading hay bales now, so which is a good thing. Get it done and over with for the year. So he's got our field done, and they're working on the ex-mayor's piece right now. So I guess it is what it is. But it's supposed to continue to rain tomorrow yet, so they're supposed to start raining. I don't know, it was supposed to start raining a little bit ago, but like I said, I'm not seeing anything now. I don't know. Let's see if that. I don't know. That cloud's kind of funky looking. So yeah, I did get a little bit on video from earlier, but I think my GoPro died. So I got it on the charger, and they're not coming back tonight, so I'm not going to really worry about it because it'll probably take maybe an hour or two for it to fully charge. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to bother pulling the video files off because when you get too many video files going on, and then plus these here that I'm going to be uploading, it's a lot to go through. If you title them right, then you'll be able to find them. So anyways, where to start? We do have a, well, me I should say, because I'm the one that's fucking doing it, because I had to finally take charge. If you guys, well, you guys ain't gonna know. Well, if people around here, you will know. If you guys know, at the farm we have the one garage, and well, it's between the old house and my grandma's house. That piece of shit garage, that one that's falling apart. We have a little grain bin or a grain tank in there, or whatever the fuck it is. Well, we put our bags of grain in there. When we don't get stuff to put in the big bin, then we put it. We'll just get the bag stuff and stick it in there. So, anyways, the garage has definitely seen better days, and it is starting to cave in. And you can really see that. So I said, the hell with it, nobody's going in there anymore. So I took the tank out, and I moved it over to the other garage where it's better. So I took that out, told my uncle to take his damn ladder out, and anything else that he fucking wants. And then after that, I'm going to attempt. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. It'll probably be a fail. We'll find out. I'm going to pull the bitch down with the 1586. Fuck it. Now, it's not going to probably be the exact easiest. Well, it'll be easy for what I'm thinking, but my uncle had put in some beams in there. Well, the beams actually come from my place because they were actually part of the edging for my garden, that little flower garden that I got there. There used to be some timber laying there. I guess that was their edging or whatever for it. I didn't like it. Didn't like moving it all the damn time, so I got rid of them. Took them to the farm. Figured we could use them for something there. And they're actually pretty strong, surprisingly, for using them as edging or whatever. So, well, he decided to use a couple of them to help hold the roof up because the one part of the roof was caving in, and it wasn't caving in on in the center. It was kind of more on the edge because like this wall had caved in. Of course, now the other wall caved in. So since they both caved in, the center of the roof, like the peak, I guess what you know where the main beam would be for it, is under a lot of stress, and it's obviously getting wet, so it's getting rotten, and it's coming down. So I'm thinking, I was going to do it tonight, but then the guy showed up to carry bale or get the bales. I was hoping that I could wrap my 25-foot chain around them two beams that he put in, or those, whatever the fuck they are. I was hoping I could wrap my chain around both of them. I mean, 25 feet should be enough. And tie them around both of them, and yank them out. You know, let them just fall out. Because I went and shook them, and they're not moving, so I know they're holding a lot of weight. So I'm kind of thinking that's what's holding up part of the roof. Like, it's what's stopping it from wanting to actually crash. I mean, at some point it will definitely crash, but I just want to help it out. So I'm hoping that when I pull those two beams out, that it'll put the main beam under more stress, and maybe it'll just finally crack, and then, you know, down it comes. It's going to be one hell of a bang, but I'm doing it. Well, my grandma actually got a little upset, but I understand it's going to be further for her to have to go now to get her damn feed. But I'm doing it because I don't want anybody walking in there. You know, I don't want my grandma walking in there. I don't want my uncle walking in there, and a gust of wind should come up or something, or whatever the case may be, and the damn thing falls on them. Because if it falls on them, there's probably a pretty good chance we're not going to get them out, because it's going to be a lot of digging, and that's going to take a lot of fucking time. And I don't think he'd survive that anyway. So I don't want them going in there. So my grandma was actually pretty upset at first, but now since I've done it, she's actually kind of happy. I don't know, maybe because I'm taking charge and whatever. I don't know. But I'm doing it for her own good, because I don't need her or my uncle getting squashed in the process. Not cool, not necessary, not needed. I got enough crap going on in my life. I don't need this on top of it. Like I said, I was going to do it today, but I ran into some problems, and I'm going to discuss that too. And of course, then the guy showed up to grab the bales. So they got our field done, and they took their straw bales too. The grass is actually growing in that field very well. Actually, I'm surprised it's even growing at all. But now with it getting close to fall, it's going to stop growing. So hopefully it'll survive the winter and any flooding that we should get. Most likely we'll get flooding. So, what's going on today? We had another trespasser. And I know who it is. And it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, because he is a YouTube viewer of mine. Yeah? I was correct. I do have people from around my area watching my videos, which is fine. I don't care. You know, it's whatever. So, but I was at the farm, and I was moving crap I didn't want to have to move, but couldn't let it go to waste either. Like, it was coming out of that old garage, okay? So hopefully, well, I could do it tomorrow. I could probably pull the garage down, but it's Sunday and I don't really want to do anything. So maybe Monday, but then I know Monday they'll probably be coming back. They grab more bales, but whatever. But anyways, I was doing my shit at the farm. A lot of fun. And there's this guy driving around with this white Jeep, and you guys have seen him in my past videos. A kid, whatever. So, that kid in the white Jeep. You guys happen to notice in my past videos. I don't know if anyone even pays attention to it, but for you assholes that are giving me bullshit, I'm sure you will recognize it. But I don't give a shit. So, well, they were driving up and down the road, you know, we're obviously to the farm. They were going up the dike and then whatever. So, which is fine. Dike is public, you know. I don't have a problem with people driving up there. I do it myself. It's a public place, so why not, right? But the problem is that they were driving all over my hay fields. So, and I did happen to get them on video. I caught him over here looking at these cars, and got their license plate number, and I got their faces all on video. So, you know, and I told him, I know it was you driving all over my fields, because the tracks line up with the Jeep tires. So, you know, I go over there and I tell them. Okay, well, they pretend that they didn't know it was our field. Well, how do you not fucking know? First of all, how do you not know? If you live around here, you gotta fucking know. People talk. So I don't know. So I told him. And he thought that it belonged to the young guy. No, the young guy just farms it. We own it. He's farming it. He's helping us farm it. You know, he's helping us, keeping our operation going, and then of course he gets his half for doing the work. So that's how we pay him. We pay him with half the fields. We take what is ours, and he takes whatever his is. So, so I told him, stay the fuck off. Don't ever come back. If I catch you doing it again, I will take you to the police. So I have it all on video. Whatever. Okay, let's get to the point. Well, then apparently his father, whoever. I think I've recognized him before, but I can't, it's not rolling off my tongue like I wanted to, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say his name on YouTube anyway. So, so he comes over, well, he caught me up on top of the dike. So, whatever. I thought he was still going, so that's why I kept going, because I thought, well, he's going to go and we're going to go. So I get over, you know, because there's not much room up there, because he's got a much bigger vehicle than I do. So he stops and he gets out and he talks to me. And he calls me a stalker, or whatever the fuck it is, for going up there and taking a picture of the license plate. Well, first of all, I can do that because I'm on public property. I'm on the road, okay? And two, I know it was them that was trespassing in my field, and I have evidence. Tracks that line up with that Jeep. So if I have to call the cops, I have evidence to back it up. It's called evidence. Look it up. So I was not stalking your fucking kids, okay? So I wasn't even going to talk to them. I was just going to take a picture of the license plate and leave. So then they happened to walk out, and then I talked to them, and I told them. And he got all pissed off because I was cussing at kids. Well, in a way I kind of have the right to, a little bit, because they're trespassing on my property. So, whatever. So, and then it just kind of carries on, and then he calls, or he says that my mother called this lady, which I guess she owns part of that, this car company or whatever the fuck it is, and that we called at like 1 or 2 in the morning to report trucks making noise or unloading. But he blamed, or claims, okay, that we called that night over them unloading pavers for when they were going to put the new road on. First of all, false, motherfucker. Like I told you, false. Because I know when my mother calls, I know what she's going to say. You know, we did not call over pavers or them unloading construction equipment. Okay? We called because there was car carriers here after hours when they shouldn't be unloading. Okay? Fucking idiot. So, and then he says, well, something that he can park his truck, his big dump truck apparently that he's got, that he can go park it on the street and leave it and let it idle all night. Actually, no, you can't, because after 10 o'clock, it's disturbing the peace. You can't do that. So, and you can't do it in front of someone's house either. So, and that's what those trucks were doing. They were coming here after hours. It's at 7 o'clock. They shouldn't be here after 7 o'clock. And I straight up fucking told them to that company shouldn't even fucking be here. It's a nuisance. That's what it is. Nobody follows the rules. Nobody fucking, watches anybody. They got fucking cameras up, but what good they ever fucking do? You know? So I don't fucking know. This is just, I might post the videos, but I don't know. If I do, they'll probably be at the end. So, because it'll be easier and faster for me to edit them that way instead of trying to fit them over this. Instead of trying to overlay them, It's a little bit more, I don't know, with my editing, it's kind of tricky, so it might be my computer, I don't really fucking know. It could be the mouse, actually. Maybe I need a new mouse, but whatever. So, and then he was giving me this bullshit excuse that since I don't have no trespassing signs up, which I do, that they can drive on it because then apparently it's considered public property. No. No such thing. No such thing. And he says it's like that in North Dakota. No. Maybe back in the day, motherfucker. Maybe back in the day. Maybe back in like the 50s. This is 2017. No one does that. There's no laws like that. Laws change all the fucking time. So, it's private property, and you know that. We don't need to put signs up. So, and then Chris and he asked, well, where did my boys or whatever trespass? Look, you'll see fucking Jeep tracks. And I took pictures of it and videos and whatnot. I wanted to do it before they got down there. Those, the guys to get the bales, because I didn't want them driving all over them. So I needed to. But then come to find out they weren't really driving on them anyway. So, but better to get it than not to get it at all. So he's like, oh no, you gotta have signs up. No, you don't. You don't. I mean, is it common sense to probably have them up anyway? Yeah, you probably should. But some people don't. Okay, now, listen now. My property, right here, the property that I'm standing on, I don't have no trespassing signs on this property. So does that mean you get to come and drive all over it all you fucking want? No, you don't. Because it's private property. I don't need signs up to tell you that. You should fucking naturally know. Use this thing that you got inside your head. Use it. Quit being a fucking idiot. And what's the kicker? And this is a total shock to me. I didn't see this even coming. They're related to the lady that owns this company. Okay, well these are not normal people. These are a cult, And I didn't think those kind of people were ever like that. Because the way they were supposed to be raised, now I don't know, maybe their rules have changed since back in the day. But from what I was told from back in the day, they were not allowed to drink. They were not allowed to listen to, music, like now, music that we listen to. They were only allowed to make their own kind of music, which is with guitars or whatever. And they weren't allowed to drink, and they weren't allowed to smoke, and they weren't allowed to do this, certain things. Like from what I was told anyway, they weren't even allowed to have radios in their cars, right? They weren't allowed to listen to music. Well, now you got them fucking running around, drinking beer, and having cell phones. That was something else I don't think they were allowed to have back in the day with cell phones. Well, now they have them. Which actually, I don't have a problem with them having. I don't have a problem with them having cell phones. I think everyone should, regardless if you're in a cult or not. Cell phones are a must because if you break down on the side of the highway, no one comes around. Who's going to come get your ass? Cell phones are actually quite handy things to have around if they're fucking working. So I don't have a problem with them having cell phones. I wish they would. But they were not supposed to be driving around like jackasses like they were, and drinking, and doing all this other shit that they're doing, and now they're trespassing? Well, see, the thing is, they're living in this small town where, people don't really give a shit, and they're learning all this bullshit from over there, because those people don't give a shit. Like, maybe to you guys, oh, it's just another trespasser. This one's actually a shocker because these kind of people are not supposed to be behaving like that. They're supposed to believe in God or their own kind of God, whatever the hell it is. They're supposed to believe in that kind of stuff. But now you got them running around drinking booze and probably smoking. I don't know if they smoke or not. I haven't seen any smoke, but they probably do. And driving reckless and now trespassing. And from what I heard, a long, long time ago, there's these two ladies. Apparently, these ladies were related to this cult. This was, I don't know, many years ago or whatever the hell it was. That, okay, they're not supposed to be dressing in slutty clothes. They're only supposed to wear long skirts if you're a girl, and I guess whatever kind of shirt. Like, you're only supposed to wear certain kind of clothing. You're not supposed to wear short skirts and 10-inch high heels, you know. Okay, well, from what I heard a few years ago, that's what two ladies from this cult did. They went over to the truck stop and were flirting with somebody. And that person that they were flirting with was not even in their cult. It's just another ordinary person like me. See, I thought that this cult people were supposed to stick to their own kind. Which, I mean, I guess if you leave the church, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. But 90% of these motherfuckers don't ever leave the church unless something really bad happens. So, and it seems like most of the time they're all sticking together. So, but it doesn't give you what all of a sudden gave you the balls to go trespass. And then yeah, you're letting these little kids drive around. They don't even look like they're 16 years old. What the fuck are you doing letting them drive a Jeep? Okay, they're not even licensed. You can't get your license until you're like 16. And then at 16 you have to have an adult that actually has a license. For whatever reasons, I don't know, but you can't get your license until you're 16, and these kids look like they're 12. Really? I would not let my fucking 12-year-old drive a car around town on the weekends yet, knowing there's cops out probably. And then going through everyone's ditches and trespassing. Like, really? You're not really raising your kids very well. You're being a very poor parent. No parent lets their kids do that. If you're going to let your kids drive a Jeep, do it on your own damn property. Or go somewhere where it's more legal, like maybe a racetrack, you know, or get permission from someone that owns some wooded land that maybe they'll let you drive on. Do it where it's, you know, more legal. Not illegal. Illegal is that's what gets you in fucking trouble. So, I don't know. And then yet, motherfucker, you got the nerve to put your boot on my four-wheeler. And he says, oh, we should all act like adults. Well, stay off my land. You know, do what you're supposed to do and keep your company under control and keep your damn kids under control. You know? I was not raised like that. You know, I was not raised to be a jackass and go drive on everyone else's property. If I wanted to go drive on somebody's property, I'd go get their permission to do so. Because I was raised the right way. Now, I can talk however I want because I'm over 18, so I choose to cuss. Oh, you got mad because I cussed at your kids. Well, too damn bad. It's not like I called them little bitches or something, you know. And I'm sure they cuss. All you motherfuckers cuss too. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think you're supposed to cuss because you believe in God and God doesn't like it when you cuss. Well, what are you doing letting your kids drive around drunk? Or drive around on private property? What are you doing those kind of stupid things? You ain't no better. You're damn well no better. So whatever. It's whatever you fucking want it to be, dude. But whatever. Yeah, and he was saying that the cops can't arrest him for being on property. Well, private, even if it was private, which it is, okay, No, they can't arrest you. They can't. The only way they could ever arrest you is if you were to try to do something violent. But they would damn well tell you to get the fuck off. They tell you to get lost. Yeah, they're not going to arrest you, but they will tell you to fuck off. So, you know, and he wants us all to get along. Okay. Well, how about do this for starters? Teach your kids to stay off private property. Teach them actually something besides how to drive a Jeep through a ditch. Okay. And keep your company under control. Clearly there's a sign on the building that says 7 to 7. So if you can't keep your truckers under control, then you need to move your company somewhere else. Why don't you move your company, okay, up to the cities where there's noise there 24/7, people don't give a shit there, or go find a farm or a chunk of land, you know, that's big enough for your guys' size of operation. It looks like you guys would probably need at least maybe 5 acres, you know. Well, maybe more. I don't know what you guys fucking want, but from what I can see, you guys probably need at least 5 acres of land. Go find a chunk of 5-acre land somewhere out in the middle of nowhere and do it there. Because guess what? If you did it out in the middle of nowhere where it doesn't piss people off, you could have trucks coming and going 24/7. 24/7. Just think of all the moolah you're making then. Cars are coming and going non-stop. It has to stop at a certain time here. You know, you can't make noise after 10 o'clock. That means idling. Trucks can't be here after 7 o'clock. And they can't be idling here after 10 o'clock either. So if you think that I don't know laws and this and that bullshit, you're sadly mistaken. So, but you can go ahead and be the big goof that you are and think that and, you know, and whatever, trying to threaten me and whatever, saying that I don't know. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I was watching you motherfuckers when you're driving around in my field. Well, you know what? I seen you guys stopping at where my sign was down there. Told you I had fucking signs up, you fucking assholes. And I got one sign that you can't see because it's in the trees. So, yeah, eat shit, bitch. I do have fucking signs up, and they do have my fucking name on them. Now what are you going to say, bitch? You ain't going to be saying shit now. So, whatever. Whatever. I don't give a shit if you're a kid or not. Stay off my property. Your parents are supposed to be teaching you manners and where you can go and can't go. You know. Oh, I thought I heard a pickup. Oh, there's headlights there. I wonder who that is. I don't know who that is. Oh, they're going to the school anyway. Sounded like my friend's pickup. It doesn't look like it though. So, yeah. So, yeah. You know, I mean, everything he was saying was bullshit. I mean, how you can lie like that, and then yet you're lying in front of your kids. You are a very poor parent. Very poor. And then you let your kids drive to come find me. Okay, whatever. You know. And like he says that we should act like adults. Well, I am acting like an adult. But you're not. You're far from it because you're teaching your kids to fucking just drive wherever the hell they please. You know? That ain't fucking right. If I ever have kids, they're gonna be taught to not drive on people's property without permission and not to drive on a public road until you have a license. If they want to learn how to drive, they can go out in the hayfield and learn how to fucking drive or whatever, because it's private. We can do whatever the hell we want there. But yeah, it's one of those fucking idiots, you know. It's like, and then, like I said, this one just blows my mind because I think I've recognized the dad. The kids, I have no clue who, you know, apparently the kids are his, but I've never seen them before. And apparently he watches my YouTube videos. Okay, I'm not sure who's watching the videos. I'm not sure if it's the father or the kids. Okay, well, father, if you're watching my video and you're letting your kids watch my videos, you're a bad parent because, again, you're letting your kids watch an adult channel that has cussing. My channel is not rated, you know, whatever the fuck it is for kids, you know. It's not PG-13 and under, you know. This is an R-rated, pretty much, you know, or M. I guess you could say M because it's got foul language, and it's always going to have it's always going to have that. I'm not changing my personality because you are offended by it. Okay. Stop watching my videos and stop letting your kids watch my videos. And if you're watching my videos, their dad, apparently you don't have much of a life then if you're going to sit there and watch my videos. You don't have much of a life. I thought you were busy working. Yeah. And apparently you guys must have internet access if you're able to watch YouTube. So I don't know. Maybe they get internet access now. I don't know. Maybe they earn these freaking things. I don't know. But some things I think everyone should have. You know, a cell phone and stuff like that because it's kind of important. I don't know why not, because I think they were always allowed to have radios, like CB radios and ham radios. So I don't know, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So, but poor parenting. It's just, you know, I mean, there's so much other crap I could probably tell you guys, but this video is going to be so damn long as it is. So, it's just unbelievable. And then you're saying, okay, well, you got to put signs up, you know, for people to not trespass. I do have signs up over there. I have a sign up. What do? They drove right around it. And then when you went along the bridge, did you see that big wooden post that's got like what 2-3 signs stuck on it? Ours. Got my name on it. And then there's another one down there in the middle. You can't see it anyway, but it's on that redneck gate that I made. So yeah, again, private property. Yeah. So, but yeah, I talked to the young guy, and the young guy said, well, he said the best thing you could probably do is just fence off the damn property and be done with it, which is in the works. It's going to be in the works over the winter months. I mean, I'm not going to go out there when it's minus 40 and pound posts in the fucking ground, but I'm going to be filling up the shop with a lot of fucking fence posts and crap like that. So, it's unbelievable. I mean, I shouldn't have to fence off my property to keep people off. And that's something else the young guy said too. He doesn't understand why they have to drive in the field. Why can't they stay on the damn dike? The dike's public. Well, they just do it to be an ass. That's their only fucking reason. Just because they want to be an ass. So, but whatever. That'll all come to an end here. I'm going to start fencing off properties and off my property, and yeah, because I know where they all jump off the most. So, and then he was saying something about my trail that I drive on all the time. He says that's a public trail. No, it ain't. That's actually my trail. I actually made that trail, so it's private and it's on private property. See, again, now we've had this problem before now with that trail, okay? Because I drive on that thing so fucking much that it looks like a public trail because it's so worn down. Okay, well, a few years ago, we had that same problem with the guy in the Black Ranger. He drove on it, and he thought it was public, and it wasn't. I told him, no, it's private. But he never went back on it again, so... But then we caught him in the bush a few years later with the other guy in the Red Ranger, so... We told them off, and they've been listening ever since, so we don't have a problem with them anymore. But like, it was going so good there for a while. Like, most of the summer, it was good. We had that Razor drive-through. Okay, they never came back. Well, I mean, they came back, but they never drove on our fucking land. You know. So, I don't know. And then that sign that I had there in the corner, going into our hayfield, it's no longer there because the wind ripped it out. So it's here back in the shop because I'm going to like get a real one. But if you guys want to bitch and say there never was a sign there, I have picture evidence to prove that there was a sign there. And if you look, there's a little black spot there because that's where the dirt is. It's just that it wasn't in the ground all the way, and with the fucking 60 miles an hour wind gust we had that one day, ripped the bitch right out of the ground. So I don't know. Some people are just, I mean, especially with these. I mean, that's why I keep saying it's a shocker, because these kind of people were not supposed to be that way. So how they're changing their personalities, I don't know. But then again, they're probably getting out from over there. So, and then they just deal with it. You know, and what about a few years ago? Well, more than a few years ago. Well, this was quite a while ago. There were some of those cult kids. They were driving around. They were drunk out of their fucking mind. And they were so fucking drunk, in fact. One of them rolled down the window and thought it would be fun to Dukes a Hazzard out of the fucking window. You know, hang out of it like Bo Duke, and then he fell out. And got fucked up. I mean, so fucked up they had to call the ambulance. I mean, he had to go to the hospital. Wow. Poor fucking parenting. But it was not these people. It was, I mean, totally separate family. But it was still the point that, come on. What are you teaching your kids? You're supposed to teach your kids to stay away from alcohol and cigarettes, you know? Like, I mean, what they do when they turn 18, that's up to them. But, I mean, when they're under 18, you're responsible for them. You know? That's the problem with this country. It's just like, everyone's so fucking afraid to put their foot down and tell their kids what to do. It's like, you don't need to bitch slap them or anything stupid like that. You just, if they don't want to do what you tell them to do, they go to their room then. Or you take something away from them. I mean, do what the people back in the day did, you know? Like, if you didn't do something, you were going to have something taken away from you. You're going to have your favorite toy taken away. Or you were going to bed hungry then, I guess. You know, I mean, you got to be a little strict with your kids, you know? You kind of have to tell your kids what to do. You know, thank God I was raised right. That's all I can say, because I was raised pretty good. I was raised to not take any bullshit from fuckers. I was raised to not raise hell with other people. You know, like trespassing. I'm not a violent type of person. You know, I was just naturally born. I was raised right. You know. And now since I'm 18, I can do whatever the hell I want. I can cuss all I want. You know. I can do whatever I want. But I'm not going to go drive around somebody else's property without their permission. You know. So, whatever. So, I mean, this is just some bullshit. I mean, and to that guy that's watching my video, I know your YouTube channel name. You can stop watching my videos. You can just turn off your fancy computer or whatever the hell it is that you're watching this video on, and stop. Because if you don't like my nagging, well then why are you watching my bullshit videos for then? Nobody's making you watch my videos. You're watching them on your own free will. That's up to you to click that watch button and to play it. You're the one making the move. So, and it's probably you that's disliking my videos. I'm not saying it's probably you, but maybe it is. I don't know. Every once in a while my videos get like up to 3 dislikes. I don't know. Could just be those classic trolls I have. Which, I mean, I'm not offended by it anyway. I could give 2 shits about it, but it's just, you know, you go months and months without it, and then all of a sudden you get it again. It's like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. YouTube's so fucking stupid. I don't know. I mean, YouTube's bullshitting us again, and this is, I don't know if anyone even knows this, but if you have under 10,000 lifetime views on your channel, you're not going to get paid shit. You're not even going to make 1 penny. And my gaming channel just happens to be that. I have less than 1,000 views. So I'm not getting paid anything. Well, because of the damn ad bullshit. Everyone's pulling their fucking ads from YouTube because everyone's fucking idiots. So, I don't know. But a lot of YouTubers are being affected by it. A lot of big ones too. Not just the little ones. A lot of the big ones are getting shit for it too. And I've heard talk of a lot of them quitting. And a lot of them have too. I can name one right off the top of my head right now, Vlogging Life. I watched his videos for fucking years. For a lot of years. And then all of a sudden, because of all the bullshit, he's done. He said he'll come back when YouTube straightens out their act. Well, we know that'll never happen. I'm not even sure how much longer I'll be YouTube. And I'm lucky I've even survived this long. I mean, I've already threatened once already that I was going to quit. But then I noticed that YouTube changed some things around a little bit, so my videos are not getting, flagged as quick. And then they said that they can't really do anything, because you can report that thing or whatever, to report that your video's not, threatening or violent or whatever the fuck it is, or the gay shit they got going on now. But you can report it, and then somebody from YouTube will actually physically look at it, and then they say, well, we can't do anything until your video has over 1,000 views and this kind of shit, which isn't true. Usually videos, it just seems like after a few days, then it's gone. And the videos are just back to normal, and they got ads on them. So I don't know. But see, when they flag your videos right away, and you upload a video right away, your videos get a lot of views within probably the first 24 hours. Because everyone's already seen it. But then after that, nobody gives a shit. It's like, I just lost out, YouTube. And you lost out. But that's because those ad companies are pulling their ads from YouTube because they're all butthurt. Oh no. I could understand it if people were uploading videos of true violence, like actually shooting someone in the head or stabbing somebody, whatever, I mean, those are the kind of videos that don't deserve ads. Just normal vloggy type of videos, with cussing in it, they shouldn't be hit with anything because it's just stupid. But what are you gonna do? YouTube's YouTube, so I don't know. But that's just the way it's gonna be, I guess. So, but whatever. I don't really know what to say about this guy. The dad and his kids or whatever. I mean, it's just it's not so much, whatever. It's the fact that they're a cult. They're not supposed to be behaving like that. I mean, from what my mom tells me from back in the day when she was a little girl, she was actually going to school with those kids when the parents were little kids. Because back in the day, they apparently didn't have their own schools. Not like today. Now today they got their own private schools. So back in the day, they actually had to go to a real public school. And my mom said that when she went to school with some of them, they were just so quiet, I guess a little bit too quiet. And I guess it's from what my mom was saying. They weren't being normal kids either, but you kind of have to have a boundary line between a kid that's got no personality, that's just stiff as a board, to a kid that's wiggling like a worm and trespassing. You know, and you got to have that line right there in the kind of in the middle. You know, let the kids have some fun. You know, let them play ball or whatever, but teach them to not drink and drive and and trespass. And he was talking shit about my channel and whatever. You know, I mean, it's whatever. YouTube for me is just, I just did it. It was really just a freaking hobby thing. It really wasn't to make a living off it or whatever. It's just I like making videos. I enjoyed editing videos. But I don't know. It's kind of just stupid, but whatever. So YouTube definitely does not pay my bills, if that's what you're thinking. It damn well does not pay for my bills. If I want YouTube to pay for my bills, I gotta have probably over 1 million subscribers, and trust me, I'll never get there. So, but it's whatever. So, if my voice sounds a little bit funny, well, that's because my throat's all fucking sore now. I've been doing a lot more talking than I normally do today, so. But I was talking to the young guy, I was talking to my grandma, I was talking to my mom, now I'm making this fucking video, and I was talking to the jackass, and. Whatever, so. I don't know, if they do it again, they're going to definitely be hearing about it. So. I was not stalking your kids. Sorry, I'm not a stalker. Are you a stalker? Tell me that, because apparently... Ooh, that was a cat fight from hell right there. Cats. Man, I want to kick my cat's asses. Like, I don't know who the hell's duking it out now, but this is bullshit. I don't even know where the fuck they're even at. Knock it off! Stupid. Whatever. So, if I post, I might post those videos at the end of this video. I don't know. If not, then I'll probably be on a separate video. Like, this will be part 1, and then there'll be a part 2 or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get to any editing tonight. I'll be too busy uploading them and moving them to the other computer. Or whatever I got to fucking do to put these videos together. It's actually the worst part of it. So, yeah, and so I'll be looking forward to some videos and maybe one of a building falling down, if I can get the bitch to fall. We'll see. So, I'm going to probably do it with the 1586, because I know they all have plenty of fucking torque, so, not power. So, just hope it'll work. It'll probably weaken it, but if it will actually make it fall, I don't know. Maybe if I threw a log on there, maybe it would then. I don't know. Whatever. So anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go do a few other things and go have something to eat. I haven't even eaten yet. I haven't eaten since fucking noon. So, now if I'd only lose a couple pounds an hour doing that, that'd be nice. So, yeah. Alright guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy. There's fucking tracks all over my field that match up to your Jeep tracks. Yeah, because you're trespassing. If you watch my YouTube channel, you obviously would know. Yeah, don't play stupid. Okay, don't play stupid. If you watch my YouTube channel, but you apparently you're that big tuna or whatever.
Okay. I thought that was Tom's field.
No, that's our field. Tom just farms it.
Oh, okay.
He helps us.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, because I don't need people driving out there. I get enough assholes doing it. They wreck it. Don't give a shit.
Okay, we won't ever go in that field again.
Don't. Because I have you on camera. You're being videotaped.
Okay.
And I will put this up on YouTube if I see you guys doing it again.
Okay, if you want press charge, we're never.
Well, don't. Because I don't like that shit.
Okay.
I don't like when people drive. I had enough problems with truckers going on my property. Obviously, you see the fence posts.
Yeah.
I don't need people doing it out in my hayfields either, wrecking my crops.
Okay.
It may just look like shit, but it's feed for us.
Okay.
So, don't be going out there again.
Okay.
If I catch you out there again, I will be calling the cops.
Okay.
And I will be finding where you live too.
Okay.
Getting a hold of your parents. You understand that? I don't fuck around.
Okay.
I may just have fun on YouTube, but I do run a farm too.
Okay.
So stay off.
Okay.